Welcome everybody to the XoneBros. This is your positive gaming and Xbox community. How is everyone doing? It's been another big week, another fun. I can't hear myself. Is my mic monitoring on?
Is your thing turned up?
Yeah, it's turned up all the way.
Let me check.
Yeah. It just throws me off is all. Let's see. What has happened this last week? Not a lot because it's the holidays. We had the game.
I like how you said another big week. What's happened? Nothing.
Nothing. It was a big week of nothing. Jordan, man, what have you been playing?
I have actually been going through the Resident Evil series in preparation for the new one, Resident Evil 9 Requiem.
Oh, yeah. No, it's literally like I just can't hear myself. I mean, I can hear myself, but it's really low. Normally it's like...
it's really cut?
Yeah. Normally it's like... There we go. Yeah, thank you very much.
I've been playing Resident Evil. And let me tell you something.
I would like to play Resident Evil.
So I've been going through, I went back, I'm like, okay, well, I've played a handful of Resident Evil games, but I was like, you know what, I'll knock out all the mainline ones I've never finished, right? Okay. So I've never played number 1, so that's on the list. I'm kind of saving that because I know everybody says that's a fun one, but it's dated, you know what I mean, to an extent. So I played 2 a while back. I played 3, or I'm playing 3 because they have the remakes, which is nice. 4, I'm going to play through that one because of the remake. But I was playing Resident Evil 5, which I started with Mark a long time ago, and I never finished. And then I was playing it, and Barbara Blake was like, hey, I'll play with you. So I was like, oh, okay, so we're playing through it. And there's something about Resident Evil 5, although I will admit.
Is 5
not
no,
really?
That's 7. I'm thinking 7. 7's the one that's like...
7 was like the restart.
Victorian.
No, that was
age.
8.
That was 8? Oh.
Yeah, you're talking about Village. Yeah. 7
Village.
was like the reset because.
Are you sure 7's not Village?
Yeah, 8's.
I would trust
8's
Jordan
Village?
on this one. Yeah.
8's Village. Yeah. So 7 was the one where they go back to the mansion. Essentially, it was like a reset for
With
the
that
franchise.
big tall lady.
That was number 8.
Oh, that's 8. Yeah. Oh, never mind then. I don't know.
I thought that was 7.
No, that's 8.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
And so you've been playing. What one have you been?
So
playing?
I've been playing 5. And like I said, I played it a while ago with Mark, like for years and years ago.
That's the one in like Egypt or something. Yeah?
Africa, yeah.
Africa, yeah.
And then I was playing it, and Blake jumped in and played with me too, and we're playing through it. And I'll tell you, we're on the very final boss of the very final level. And let me tell you, Resident Evil 5, I would not say is really like your traditional Resident Evil game.
Sure.
Like, and 5 and 6 have been like, that's why they had 7 come out and it was like a restart
remake,
for them.
yeah.
Because 5 and 6 were basically like action games.
Yeah.
Like Call of Duty, Resident Evil. But let me tell you, there's something about like a game that just knows what it wants to be from 2009 and just goes for it.
Like, what did it want to be?
Like, let me tell you this. So at the end of the game, we're on this ship, like a tanker, like a or not a tanker, like a shipping ship. If that makes sense, like that ship's shipping containers.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
So we're fighting our way through this ship, right? And the big bad, his name is Wesker, right? He's essentially Neo from the Matrix. Like, he wears glasses, he has this long black shit. He's dodging things. We're shooting at him. He's dodging them like Neo. It's crazy, right?
And you're fighting him.
And we're fighting him through, and then he like goes away. Halfway through the game, you fight him. And he literally says, I only have 7 minutes. Let's get this over with. And the entire boss mechanic is outlast him for 7 minutes because he's got an appointment he's got to get to.
Yeah.
Like, so anyway, going through this ship, which by the way was just like a ship. Anyway, you get to the back of the ship. It turns out it has like an aircraft carrier on it. There's a B-2 bomber that you get on, and you're fighting, like you're going through this huge, magnificent boss fight. You eventually take off of this ship that apparently is a tanker with a B-2 bomber on it. And then as we're fighting in the air, we hit a control, and the plane is starting to crashes in the middle of a volcano. And we finish the boss fight in the volcano.
That's cool.
Yeah. Anyway, 2000 to 2012 was just a different era, man.
Yeah.
And we need to go back to that era.
Just fun.
Because they just know what they wanted.
They just wanted fun.
Yeah, anyway, I will admit, the other Resident Evil games like 7, I think are actually better Resident Evil games because I think the fear and the scariness really like adds to it.
Well, 7,
these 5 and 6, from my experience, they're fun.
Well, I got 7
and hilarious.
confused because 7's the kitchen scene.
Yeah.
That's why. And that kitchen scene, ooh.
Yeah, they're 5 and 6 are fun, and I don't have anything against them, but they're like not your typical Resident Evil experience. I would say they're definitely action games.
Yeah,
but they go for it, man.
I do want to welcome everybody who's here in chat. Thank you for joining us. This is actually our last episode of the year. We will be back January 8th. So this is the time of year that we take those 2 weeks off, and there's not a lot happening.
Can I just tell you one more thing about this Resident Evil 5?
Give it to me.
The more I talk about it, the more I'm thinking, you know what, this is like one of the best games in the series.
I mean, you're getting me excited.
It's great. Like there's a scene when you have to. It's a co-op game, so you have to help your friend in the volcano, right? And she can't get across, so there's this big boulder. Do you know what you do? You would think, oh, maybe we're gonna push the boulder into the lava, right? No, you straight up punch the boulder and it flies into the you start punching it
like
it's a quick
Evil.
time event where it's like X A and your character's just like punching this boulder and he just punches it. It's
that
like I know people like going back and playing this game. I agree it's not like a traditional Resident Evil game, and I prefer like the new ones and like Requiem that's coming out, and even but they knew what they wanted to be, and they just went for it.
It's fun,
and it was just a good time.
That is funny. Fitzy drops a super chat. He says he's been a member for 65 months. Ooh. That is awesome, Fitzy. Thank you very much. He says, hope everyone enjoys their holidays, and Jordan gets plenty of Resident Evil time because clearly he gets a half chub just talking about it.
It's just well, and like, do you know what it's like to play a game? And keep in mind, this is 2009, so this is before the world like wasn't crazy.
Yeah,
like you are playing as a jacked dude. And your partner is the smoking hot babe.
That's all I want in life.
Like,
that's all I want in life.
Do you know how many butt shots there are in that game?
That is funny.
It was a different time.
I know. It's just like we need to go back to those times.
Spicy, what have you been playing? Arc Raiders?
I actually haven't played too much this week because I've been just working family. But I've been getting into a lot of nerdy stuff, though, like listening wise, because I've been so busy.
You tell everybody, because you inspired me when you sent us this text, and I was like, yes.
I actually, so I do a lot of audiobooks and a lot of reading in my work, and I was like, I need a new series. And I was like, you know what I want to do? Warhammer. Warhammer sounds super cool. Yeah. I've always wanted to get into it, and so I hop on Audible, and I just searched Warhammer, and I saw 156 books. And then I was like,
holy crap.
Whoa.
What onion did I open?
Whoa.
What can of worms?
And then I was like, okay, where should I start? And no one can give a good answer on where to start. And I'm thinking, okay, challenge accepted. I made it a quest of mine to become a lore master in the Warhammer universe for the last little while. And it has treated me very fine. So I've been so busy with work, and I've been trying to spend a lot of time with family as well. So I haven't had a lot of gaming. But
so did the Total War trailer coming to Xbox?
Yeah, I think that's what triggered. I think that's what triggered it. And I just wanted to understand what like that universe, a lot more.
Why is everybody fighting?
Well, what is happening? And
why
so
is
for
this
like
so freaking
for like 12 hours a day, I've started a new book series on the Warhammer universe. And when I'm driving, I do that. When I'm sitting at my desk working on some work, I am listening to Arbiter Ian, which everybody, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. He is a legend when it comes to teaching me all about the Warhammer universe. But for like 10 to 12 hours a day, I am listening to Warhammer, and I now have a decent grasp as to what's happening, because it is my goal to be a lore master in this universe. I freaking love that universe. It's cool. So cool.
It's cool.
So that's what I've been doing, like pure nerding. And what's funny?
Space Marines 2 come out this year, or was it last year? I think it was last year. It was like the end of last year, right?
I think it was like the very tail end.
Yeah, it was like November-ish.
Yeah.
Last year.
I will say, now that I'm not playing PvP games and just nerding out, I'm a lot happier in life. I don't know what it is.
I feel like
PvP is a stressful time.
I feel like you would be good at like the miniatures too, like painting them.
Yeah.
Well, that's Zen. That's Zen time.
Because with me, focus. Like I look up a couple YouTube guides on like proper ways of painting, but at a certain point I'm like, nah. You know,
these are eyes.
Okay, that's good enough. You know,
Eyes
Like,
and a smiley face.
yeah.
Yeah. So right now, if people in chat are wondering, I'm starting the Eisenhorn. They call it the tetralogy or something. There's 4 books. The Eisenhorn. He's like it takes place in 40K because there's different time periods in this whole universe. Because like the Horus Heresies, there's like 56 books, and that takes place in 30K. But it is a Inquisitor who's basically a space detective.
That's cool.
That's who I'm following. That's my
and
book right now.
It lives up to the hype.
It's really good.
Yeah,
it's really good. I'm about a third the way through the first book, and I'm gonna be keep
Name
going.
that series one more time for those who may want to pick it up.
It's just look up Warhammer 40K Eisenhorn. That's the name of the detective. And Xenos is the book I'm on. That's book 1. There's 4 books in that series.
Yeah, you inspired me. I started looking it up, and I was like, yeah, it is cool.
By Dan Abnett, I believe is his name. But
Yeah,
it's
that's correct.
anyways. And then so I'm listening to the audiobooks, and then I'm also just slurping up as much lore as I possibly can. Actually, I think that's why we were late in our podcast right now.
Spicy was giving us a lesson.
Because I was giving them a quick 40-minute, history on what the lore of Warhammer.
Or Warhammer. Space Marines, when we were going through that, it's just like, this is so freaking cool.
I can't wait to replay it because you said there's DLC now. I can't wait to replay it because I will now have basically a foundation of what's happening.
We should go through it co-op again. I wouldn't mind starting.
I wouldn't mind. We beat it. I think Jordan, you and I beat it together. I replay it all day.
Let's just replay it on whatever hard mode is.
Well, the thing about that game is you were supposed to replay it. It's like a Destiny loop kind of where you jump in and you.
Oh yeah.
So.
Yeah, let's just replay it on its hardest difficulty and just go for it. You know?
Yeah.
Me and David tried to do that with Halo.
We got burnt out after day 1. We took like time off work. We did to go through the whole series.
And we were recording it too, and I believe that's still on our channel.
It's on there.
You can see how excited we are. I think this was years ago. This when the Master Chief Collection was
probably
it was
first
Master Chief
came out,
Collection.
yeah.
And we were like, you know what? Let's do it. Let's just legendary the shiz out of this series.
We didn't make it. We were like, we're not going to make this.
We
had like 4 days off that we took.
I know.
Something like that.
I think by hour 16, we were just like, oh my god.
Can we just go to normal and then we flew through the rest? We like flew through it.
It was so hard. Like legendary. Legendary solo.
Did we ever
was
talk
tough.
about them redoing the Halo? The original Halo, and that's coming. That's coming soon. Rumors dropping about Xbox's developer direct in January. If you remember last year's developer direct, the January one was a big one, and the year before that was a big one. That's when they Shadow dropped Hi-Fi Rush. So I think they really are trying to, with these January ones, set the stage. Rumor is we're getting Gears Day details and release date.
So is it next year? Is Xbox's 25th anniversary?
25th anniversary.
Because it came out in 2001.
Yeah.
So I think
we're getting a lot of stuff.
because this year I thought Xbox was like,
it was solid. I did a video on my channel, and
like
I
a
said,
solid.
I said it
C+.
was a good.
Yeah.
I said it was a good. I think it's a B. I think it's a good year for Xbox.
B-.
It built the foundation. So you start the year with a lot of controversy and them not learning how to get in front of the message. You end the year, nobody's even questioning that, and everybody's heading in that direction. So I think it's a good foundation year for Xbox, and now you build on it.
I had a tough time. Quarter 4 was rough for me. Quarter 4 was pretty rough for me on Xbox.
Searching and
Yeah, there was we were even having discussions, David and me texting back and forth behind the show, where David's like, well, if you get rid of Microsoft, how are you going to do a podcast? Or, if you get rid of Ultimate, how, I'm like, I can still buy games. It was,
However, having said that, since then,
searching.
you've used cloud quite a bit.
Yeah, cloud is pretty great.
And
Actually,
Jordan
it depends on the
using
game.
it a lot.
I think that's actually the biggest thing that's happened for me in the last 3 to 4 months. My ROG Ally, which is the original one, has actually increased in value essentially overnight because I'm playing Anno via cloud. I was playing I'm playing, like I said, I'm playing through the Resident Evil franchise. I'm playing Resident Evil 3 Remake via cloud just while laying in bed. Now, I will say this. Every once in a while, there's a stutter, this and that, because Wi-Fi is not perfect, and, I'm willing to accept that. I'm not playing like Call of Duty or Halo multiplayer on these.
PvP would be frustrating.
Because I think it's almost there, but not quite there. But like playing Anno, playing Resident Evil Remake, I'm actually going
Did you ever fire up Cyberpunk, by the way?
Buckle up for this one. I'm actually going through a 100% all achievements run on Witcher 3. That's via the cloud as well, so I can play that on my console.
Isn't that a hard one to
I'm going to Wyoming for a week. I'm taking it up with me. That's where I'm going to start my Witcher 3 journey again. So,
wow.
Do you remember your?
I always kill the botchling.
All I know is I have to bang Triss
and
this
I'm out.
time.
And then I'm out. I always get to that point, and then I'm out. It's you know what it is? Crafting. I don't want to learn another crafting system.
That's not too much. There's more.
Well, they forced me into it though with some of the quests, and I think it's at that point that I stop. Like the girl that's sick, and it's like you can flirt with her on her bed, or you can like
flirt with sick girls.
Yeah. Those are the easiest kind. Easiest kind of girls to flirt with.
Yeah. Especially in that game. No, I played through the game. I dabbled into some of the expansions and stuff. It's one of my favorite games. It's always in my top 3, top 5.
Yep.
But I wanted to go through. I'm like, you know what? All my games that I like are my favorites and I love. I'm going to go through and just 100% them, platinum, whatever. Okay, can I say something? So Xbox, I think it was Major Nelson actually. Correct me if I'm wrong, but started achievements.
Sure.
Right?
He was a
major part of it. Yeah. And then like, now you have Steam achievements, trophies, this and that. I'm going to say this on an Xbox podcast. I think the trophy system is actually better.
Why?
Because I like so achievements, you have 1,000 gamer score. Some achievements are worth 5, 10, 15 point, whatever, right?
Sure.
And then when you complete a game, it just says 1,000 out of 1,000, right? On PlayStation, when you complete a game, you get a platinum trophy. Yeah. And then on your profile, it says this guy has 10 platinum trophies, and you're like, whoa, that guy.
I do like that. I agree.
They should have some type of symbol or something like
Agreed.
It just makes achievement.
It's prestige.
Yeah. It's
give me that prestige.
Yeah. I think they should. So Xbox,
how
if you're listening,
games have you 100%ed?
Like 100%ed, I've 100%ed Red Dead Redemption, but I didn't get all the achievements.
No,
we're talking
achievement-wise.
And look, like PlayStation has coined the platinuming. When you say I'm going to platinum a game, that means you're going to go for all the achievements.
Yeah. So how many did you? How many?
Well, I know, I don't know, very little.
Spicy. How many have you done off the top of your head?
I know I've done Elden Ring.
Okay.
Oh, and what's that
Elden
game
Ring.
where you
That's
didn't have to look at the screen? That game too. I did that one.
Poppy Pop.
Oh, Ben.
One you can do in 20 minutes.
I think I also did Ben-Hur.
Oh yeah, that's what I did. Ben-Hur as well.
That month where we were all like going after each other's gamers.
I did Ben-Hur.
Qbot, is that what it was?
Qbot.
Yeah, I did
something like that.
Qbot,
it was something like that.
Yeah, where you didn't have to look up; you just looked at the code. And
got it. Yeah, we cheated on those ones. That was when we were going for
Ben-Hur. No, legitimately,
that's when we were competing against each other for our achievement.
but genuine like games that you just did.
Legitimately, I did do Elden Ring.
That's legit. I did Assassin's Creed 1 and Assassin's Creed 2, and then I think that killed my desire
because
for
of
Assassin's
feathers.
Creed ever, because freaking feathers. I did. What else did I do?
Because what happens with me is I'll be like going.
I started the Red Dead Redemption 2 one, and I'm like 85% of the way
I'll be
there.
going through a game, and then I'll get all of them except like 5 or 6 achievements, but one of them like requires you to restart the game to get to a certain point again. I'm like, nah,
that's Red Dead.
I'm out.
On that, you have achievements on
I'll come
chapter
back to this
5
one later.
That island you go to. That was frustrating.
If you missed that, you got to go back.
You got to replay it because you can't just go back to chapter 5.
Yeah.
By the way,
that sucks.
Did anyone get the Red Dead 1 upgrade?
No.
Drop?
No.
I did. I got it for $15. It's loaded. I'm just waiting to go play it. I'm excited to go back to Mexico. But it's for the Xbox Series X and S.
Cool.
So.
Oh, you know what game I did download? Divinity Original Sin 2.
Me too. I started it yesterday. I started it last night.
Yeah.
I would like to make an observation. It's very good. And I like stuff comes back as you're playing.
Well,
it.
you can see like where
I never
they
finished
built.
that. I never finished that game, but I can see. So one of the things, it starts way slower than Baldur's Gate, like much slower. Baldur's Gate 3 learned and got you right into action, right? Like immediately, you're like big things are happening and you're going in fights right away. You know what I mean? In Divinity Original Sin, they take your time, and I don't mind it because there's a narrator, and the narrator does a good job of it. But if you remember, you're on the ship. You've been like kidnapped.
Yeah.
And you literally have to go talk to all of them, and then they talk to you.
Magical collar.
Yeah, and you have the magical collar. And so I did that last night. So I'm past. So I'm like an hour in now. But it's very good.
Now,
That game is like my Witcher 3 because I have played that tutorial zone probably like 10 times.
Well, I think the tutorial zone is what made me quit in the past. But this time, I like enjoyed the slow pacing actually.
Well,
but I did think like, oh, they improved it with Baldur's Gate 3.
Is Divinity?
Yeah, I was like, oh,
now you're sniffing.
You know what
the
it is?
game.
It's because the voice acting is very good, and the narrator is very good.
Is Divinity 2 or 4-player co-op?
It's co-op. I don't know if it's 2 or 4. I don't know.
I'm curious.
I
guess I could look it up.
It's at least 2.
Well, I know it's at least 2, but I think that one would be fun to go through.
So I recorded it all too because I'm going to use it for stuff. But it's
we talked about this, Dave. We got to find a day of the week where we just sit down and play games together.
Yeah, I'm willing to. Can I actually share my experience?
Divinity 2 is up to 4 players. So okay,
Do you want to do that game?
You want to go through the tutorial? You want to go through the tutorial again with all of us?
No, let's do Anno.
Oh, Anno.
We're
yeah.
gonna do Anno.
I want to do Anno.
I can
Let's
do it
do
while
Anno.
I'm out of state on the old
on Wyoming.
on the internet there.
Anno.
Good old Evanston.
I started a new
cloud.
I started a new campaign on Anno, and I'm like 8 hours into it. And it's just like any of these strategy games or builder games. I keep hitting a wall, and then you get past it, and you're like, yes, and you like unlock the new stuff, and you're building it up, and then you hit another wall, and you're like, shit.
Don't you?
And I'm on my second wall at hour 8.
Don't you hit the wall because you realize, like, dang it, 2 hours ago I made a political decision that did not.
No,
that
you
did
realize
not,
like
I shouldn't have built that sewer system.
You realize I should have done
it bankrupted us.
And then the temptation is I should start from scratch. But no, just push through, dude. Push through.
Well, you're not on campaign mode anymore. You're on free mode,
going
right?
free mode.
Yeah,
what makes that game so in-depth and difficult, they make you trade. You have to trade with other people. Not all the resources are on your island. In order to progress, you've got to start trading. So you've got to figure that out, and that it's not hard. But
Can you just conquer them?
You could, but
Then
armies
trade
don't
with yourself?
Armies don't come into. You can't. You can trade with yourself, but not at first. You can't. Like,
Well, can you set up? Can you set
Remember,
up?
I told you I bankrupt myself.
Yeah, could you set up like if I conquer an island because I'm not as far as you? Can I set up shipping lanes?
Yeah. You can do it all with yourself, but then you unlock. Okay, what are we, 12? That's normally a me laugh. I'm rubbing off on you guys. No, but then so I pick Latium first, which is Rome, and then there's Albion, and Albion is Scotland, essentially.
But let me tell you that
Even in free play, it opens up, and you have to play in both. So you have an island in Scotland, and you have an island in Rome, Latium and Albion, and so you're jumping back and forth, and so you're progressing even slower because you've got to jump back and forth, but you have to. But it's cool, dude. And then you could trade between them.
Well, I love their city builder setup. That's where I get lost having fun.
Yeah, it's
like
way fun.
The way you do houses, roads, like
it's cool.
It's very
well. The box system works well.
This is why I feel like Civilization. Again, my opinion, Civilization is getting left behind because not only in Anno am I doing Civilization type stuff, like Civ's mechanics, but I get to do the fun of like Sim City and build and lay out my city.
Yeah.
Whereas in Civ, you don't do that.
No.
You can add waterways.
Jordan, I unlocked aqueducts. Building aqueducts. And
Those bankrupt you. Watch out, man.
Dude, they do. I haven't even started one because I freaking have. Then you're balancing the classes in your system.
The fire department sucks.
Well, it's Rome. It's not great.
Well,
if you have water wells, that helps.
Okay, maybe that's my thing. 'Cause I had a couple fire departments. Like, guys, get out there! What are you doing? Like, half the block is burnt down before they get there because they got some guy like wheeling the barrel.
Oh wait, let me go to my profile. I may have. Can I see my pictures on my Xbox.com profile? So I have.
Also, I did.
The gods have celebrated me a few times, and they hold parades for you in your city. It's cool. I don't think I can see.
Well, what's interesting about the different islands is you can have different gods on different islands, right? So like one island can focus on farming, one island can focus on military, and because different gods give you different bonuses.
If that wants to be our regular
that
play,
game is
I am all in on that. We'd have to figure out multiplayer because I don't exactly know how it'll work.
Well, we can play it. We can all play as one faction, or we can do separate factions. I just don't know how the one faction works.
Hey, here's my.
Oh, he's got it.
Here's the people celebrating me.
On his
They have
phone.
like a golden. They have like a golden calf. Do I zoom in? They're like, they have like a golden calf marching through the city. But that's my city right there.
I'm going to describe this. It's a. He's looking at a city, and there's just confetti everywhere.
Yeah, they're like holding up
and
people.
it's a parade.
Although I took a close-up shot of the. I think they have like virgins they're sacrificing for me, which I appreciate.
Nice.
They got me. They got me in the feels.
Oh, my people love me.
Oh, you sacrificed a virgin for me. Thank you.
Well, I just think maybe what I got to do, regardless whatever game, we can decide what game we play, but I want to, like, once a week, cut out a 2-hour block. Is that too much?
No, I have as a goal on my thing, and I've done it 5 days in a row, 2 hours a day gaming.
Okay.
I'm on a 5-day streak, by the way.
What time?
That's right.
Give yourself that sticker.
No, I have to. I have a chart that does it for me.
That's good.
Because I've not played hardly any games. Like, you know what? I need this me time.
These last 2 weeks, it's been really hard because of the age of my child, and like family, and then work and everything. The thing that has cut in like my time, or that I've cut out, has been gaming. Like I just haven't had time. Like to maintain a healthy household.
Yeah, it's hard.
That's what I have to cut off. So I've had to in the last couple weeks, but
so 2 hours easy. We could set a day for 4 hours.
What time of day are you playing? Like, when is your 2 hours?
After my kids go to bed, usually. So like 8:30ish.
8:30 to 10:30, something like that.
Yeah.
You'll know because it'll say he's playing Limestone.
Yeah, I don't know why it says it's like that. Must be the code name. It's not fixed on Xbox.
It doesn't. Whenever you jump on, it says, because you know how it says like playing Anno 20 whatever.
Yeah.
This one says playing Limestone.
Yeah,
it's like a band. Like you're listening to. I always think you're listening to music or something.
Yeah, I don't.
What is Limestone like?
That's why we wonder. Like, was it like the code name for this game?
I wonder, and it's never.
But you would think during like the certification process they would.
Are you playing on the Xbox or on your ROG?
Both.
I'm playing. Okay, I'll tell you a secret. For my lunch break, I play on my ROG.
Lunch break.
Man, I haven't even taken a lunch break in a long time.
Yeah, but no, I play on my Xbox.
Okay. Now let's. Okay, so 8:30 to 10:30. Is that, Jordan? Can you make that work too? Always.
Should we live stream it?
Yeah.
It would then save as a. If we live stream
and
it, it would then save.
What I'll do is I'll record it at high quality, and then if you two, either one of you two, want to live stream, because my setup, I don't think I would rather. I don't know.
I'll see. I may have a live stream set up here soon. That's my goal. I'm changing my whole setup here over
That'd
Christmas
be cool.
break. So,
and then I could record it, and then we'd have two perspectives.
That would be cool.
Well, and we should try all playing as one faction, and all of us like are over a department.
But the thing is, I think that will be really boring.
Like,
Not with us.
I don't think it would be.
I don't think so.
Like what? Like one of
I
us.
would rather free play.
Like you can be the foreign minister. Like everything foreign you take care of.
But okay,
Mark, you're like.
But no, think so.
Civics
First of all,
and sanitation.
I know this. I know this. In multiplayer, you can't mess with the speed. So one of the saving graces of this game is I just speed the crap up when I need to like do something. I need to get some money real quick. You can't do that in multiplayer. And so if we're on the same team, that's why we need to figure out what it is. We should try it.
Yeah.
But if it's going so slow and you're at that beginning where there's not much different
can we
things
not,
to do.
If we're playing against computers and we're playing co-op technically, could we not all just say, hey, vote to go faster? There's got to be a way to do it.
Apparently it's being added, but I don't think it's there yet, which was a mistake. But that might be only on the same team. I think maybe if we're against each other, you could go speed up. I don't know.
Well, it would
but
make
the thing is, though, if we're separate factions, we can still treaty with each other, trade treaties.
Why don't you want to be on the same team?
Because then if it's going slow, it doesn't matter. There's always something to do. The time is going
I
regardless.
just think you want to attack us.
That's true.
I actually do.
Yeah, I think
that's
that's
the
it.
best part. But
Yeah. There goes that playthrough. All right, continue the campaign without me, David. Thanks.
especially since I've played the most, so I know like the secrets right now until you guys surpass me in that.
Are you a secret hoarder? Because I know Jono is a secret hoarder.
A hoarder? What do you mean?
Like,
hoarder?
if you know something about the game that gives you an advantage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, of course.
My
I'm not telling
favorite
you.
is my favorite story of Jono of all time is
I tell you the wrong thing to do.
is when we're on playing with Jordan and Jono doesn't talk at all during I'm playing against him in Madden and I like rip him for not talking. And so then of course he doesn't talk more. And so then I just like tell him to leave or get off and I kick him from my game.
Yeah, you kicked him from the party or something like that.
From
What
the
are you
party.
doing?
And then he just logged off. I don't think I played with him since then actually.
My favorite part with Jono is how much of a dick I was.
I was like, Jono, you're not gonna talk? Why are you even in the party? I think I like unloaded on him.
That's funny. No, let's figure out. I know it doesn't have to be Anno every time, but let's just carve
Well,
out.
I'm
I
willing
mean,
to
if
go-
we pick
I'm-
Anno, it might be Anno for a while.
Yeah, I'm 8 hours in, and I'm not even to like I haven't even built a military yet.
Okay.
So
I
it's
built
a long-term game.
I built a couple guys. Just have them walk through town. I just want them to know that I know. You know, I just built a little barracks.
Oh,
have it
actually,
go-
I have a ship with archers, so that's all that I have, and it escorts my main ship around.
Oh, you
Just in
have
case-
two
it's
ships
in case, like I have 3. No, I have 4. I have 4 ships.
wow, a navy.
One trader that goes off by itself, and I just have him discover the map. My main pleasure ship.
I knew there was going to be a pleasure ship.
They actually call it the pleasure
It's
barge.
actually called the pleasure barge.
I knew it. I
I'm my
was
own-
like, there's got to be a pleasure zone.
I'm
Pleasure
on
ship.
pleasure barge, and then I have my military ship with archers on it, and that escorts my pleasure barge around.
Of course.
And I usually take my pleasure barge for diplomatic missions. That's what I'm doing.
Good for you.
Yeah.
That's all diplomacy is.
That's awesome. Okay, no, I mean, we can figure out what day. It doesn't have to be on the show, but I'm just thinking maybe like a Saturday night, 8:30 to 10:30 or something. That too weird?
That's hard because
Yeah,
college
weekdays would be
football is a
better.
thing.
Okay, never
For
mind
me.
then.
Weekdays would be better.
Weekdays, yeah.
Okay. Oddly, that's harder for me
Oh, really?
because I can't turn work off during the week. It's tough.
If you put your kid to bed an hour earlier, all of our times will align.
Well, he's 3 going on 4, and sometimes it's tough.
Oh, I know. I know. So on
You
those
should-
tough
The plan.
days, that's
The
when
plan is
So
yes.
on those
You
tough
should-
days,
you
I
should
like
try
I
and-
like start bed 30 minutes earlier. No,
should-
that's why we got in habit at 8. But like during those tough ones, I was like, okay, it's 7:30, guys. It's 8:00. We're going to bed.
You know they
And then sometimes you're not even done by like 10.
they make melatonin dedicated for children.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, like it's actually like there's a whole
Drug
aisle of
my kids, huh?
melatonin for the ages of like 8 and under.
Yeah.
Just I'm not telling you what to do with your life, but I'm just telling you that that's available at the grocery store.
Tips that I've used. Tips that I've used.
Life hacks by
Yeah.
Jordan.
Yeah.
Drug your children.
No, the only reason I know that is because we went to Scotland last year, and we bought a thing of melatonin because the time difference is what, like 8 hours or something.
It crushes you.
Yeah, it's terrible, and you don't want small children. Like it's terrible. So we gave them one when we got there to try and get them back on their sleep schedule. That stuff is a dream.
Literally.
Like, yeah, it was like, it was very tempting to like, I could just use this every day of my life.
We have
did
a
it.
bottle that we use before, like
A bottle?
yeah, but we only use it like if we're going.
You have a
if we're going on a
flask?
trip the next day, we'll give it to them
yeah.
so that they sleep. It doesn't help you go to sleep, but when you sleep, you sleep hard.
Yeah. I like to sleep hard.
Yeah.
Who doesn't?
I mean, there's tons of other games out there that we could play through. It doesn't have to be-
There's quite a bit. I
Dude,
have
the
a list.
one I want to play through that I think would be amazing content is Crusader Kings. Because the stuff you can do in that game.
There's a lot of reading in that one.
Yeah, but let me tell you, but there's military.
I know.
Once you understand
If you
what's
miss one
happening,
thing-
once you understand what's happening, the the cutthroat politics of that. It's like a political simulator. Maybe that's why I like it.
Yeah.
It's like it's the cutthroat.
They should make a modern day one.
And then you're like looking for a wife. You're like, okay, I got this wife. She's super hot, which means I'll guaranteed to have children. But she's conniving, which means she could murder me. I don't know. But then there's like homely girl over here. Maybe I take her. She's not going to murder me, but she comes with a crazy uncle. And like, it's so cool though.
Yeah.
That multiplayer would be amazing.
Well, and I love how Crusader Kings has like Game of Thrones mods.
And we could use the Game of Thrones mod.
Yeah. So like
That would be
Those
cool.
mods are now on Xbox.
I would be the Dothraki.
The Dothraki.
The Horse Lords.
Dude,
Yeah, those guys. They're like the Mad Max people of the Game of Thrones world.
Good way to put it.
They
If they had an electric guitar on a horse,
Yeah, like
they
those
would have
guys.
it.
They just don't care. They do what they want when they want.
So I dropped a poll over on my channel. How would you rate Xbox's 2025 overall? And 25% said, this is after 820 votes. 25% have said great year, big momentum. 35% wins it overall with good year, but not great. That's where I fall in. I agree with that. 19% mixed, some wins, some misses. 20% disappointing overall. So pretty evenly mixed in the polls there. I've not checked the comments because I'm sure there's some comments here.
I think it's been a okay year. I think it's been an okay year for all the platforms. Like, I think next year is Xbox's big year because of the 25th anniversary. So I actually think they held games back maybe to put because I think we're gonna get the Halo remake next year at some point, whether that be the end of the year or maybe a little bit sooner. Gears E-Day next year. I'm hoping Fable next year. I'm hoping Fable's good.
Rumors Fable's at the first direct of the year.
That would be really cool, and I just hope it's good. I hope they don't like do the whole modern gaming thing where like it sucks, you know?
Yeah.
So I hope it's good, but no. The biggest thing for me this year is the improvement to cloud gaming. Like
cloud gaming's huge.
Yeah,
next year,
actually,
if we can improve that Xbox full screen experience and the storefront on the Xbox full screen experience.
That being said, I think the cloud gaming interface, which is what you were just saying,
Yeah.
is absolute hot garbage. The worst ever.
So there's two things here because I agree with you. Xbox full screen experience is decent.
Yes.
Okay. Within Xbox full screen experience,
There's a cloud tab.
and there's also like it's just not easy to find, for instance, handheld compatible games. Like all these things should be lists to your point.
It's
you cannot find cloud games. Tell everybody how you have to find
the
packs.
Oh, well, this is like the only way I can describe it is it's literally hot diarrhea. Like it's so terrible. What you have to do to get packs is
It doesn't show that it's a cloud game.
it doesn't show that it's
You can't search for it anywhere.
Yeah, so we know that cloud Anno
I know.
is a cloud game.
But the only reason we know that is because I stumbled on it.
Yes.
Because I was playing on my Xbox. I was like,
So-
oh, I want to play this. And it brings it to you. I'm like, oh, I can play it on the cloud. Cool.
So what you would think is, oh, I have to purchase this on Xbox. Okay, fine. Buy it on Xbox. Now that I own it on Xbox, I own it through Xbox Cloud Service, blah, blah, blah. So I then go to my ROG Ally because I'm in bed, and I go to cloud. And what it does is, because it's absolute garbage, is it shows you this is what we think you'll like. And you're like, okay, that's great. And then it basically gives you all these curated experiences. There is not a button that says either all I want is two buttons. All cloud games.
Yep.
All my cloud games.
Yep.
That's all I want. So in order to get, well, I guess all cloud games would be all my cloud games. But I just want that button, right?
Yeah,
Then I can go through and then A to Z. Just
The same with
just the classics, man.
Well, the same with the handheld
A
compatible.
to Z, a list. Just
Yeah.
the classics. That's all I want. In order to play packs.
Yeah, because I stumbled across. I didn't realize that
and
you couldn't.
when we say packs, we mean Anno. So Anno packs.
Well, I did not realize that you could not find it when searching because all I did was bring it up because it was on my last played game.
And because it's not like on Xbox on the PC, like you can search in the bar Anno Pax Romana and nothing pops up. It's so retarded. So anyway, what you have to do is I actually had to load it up on my Xbox, and then I had to play for like 1 minute, turn it off, turn off my Xbox, load my ROG Ally back up, go back to the cloud tab, and then in recently played, it showed up, and then I can click on it.
It's not even the cloud tab. It's just recent played.
Yeah, and then I click on it, and then it says play through cloud, and then you can click it. And now that it's in my recently played, it's always going to stay there, being there. But how? I'm just going to say this. How stupid.
Yeah,
like what a terrible system.
The store, it's confusing because not everything that's available on Xbox is available there, but then it is, but you've got to find it, but then you can't find it because that curated part is what's going to need huge amounts of work.
All I want is one button that says all cloud games available. And you know what's really annoying? And this is where I actually get really frustrated, is at the bottom it says cloud games. Like, if you scroll to the bottom of, like, the Xbox app on PC, it'll say all games, my games, blah, 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 and then it'll say cloud games. You click on cloud games, it then reverts back to, we think you should play this, and then check these games out, and then this, and then here's recently played. It's like, just show me all of them.
Show me all of them,
like,
baby.
Show me what's there. It is, I think it's worse
than Hulu?
Than Hulu and the Call of Duty menus. Like, it's actually that bad. Like...
I would agree with that.
If you had let's say you had the best year ever and you had an A, I would knock you down to a C because that is such a no. It is a
well. What's
terrible,
so frustrating about it?
Terrible interface.
What's so frustrating about it is the full screen experience itself is decent, and then but trying to find a game within it, it's like there
is honestly
also. Can I say about Windows 11? To turn off your freaking pin for handhelds, for the Xbox full screen experience, here's one thing that you need to do. I need to have like the Switch where I pick it up and I can play. I hate having to put in my pin every time, and then just to turn off my pin, you have to create a second account. Do you know that? Like it's a security feature for Windows 11. That's fine. This isn't my laptop. This is a handheld device. So that's another thing that they're going to have to take out. Give me the option to have a pin if I want it. But I don't want a pin on my handheld device. Like, I just let me fire it up. And I know it's stupid, and it's literally takes 5 extra movements of my fingers. I don't want to make those 5 extra movements.
Well, I mean, I have a different opinion on the security. Like, if you make me 2-factor, just hack me. Like, I don't care. Like, I'm not going through. Like, just steal my. Like, I don't care.
Yeah, that's
like it's just a waste of time.
Hey, you know what? You know what we could.
This is coming from somebody that I think has 14 Netflix accounts. Our first playthrough here in the new year needs to be Space Marines 2.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
I would love that.
Since you're into it, Spicy, and we never finished it with the 3 of us. Like, it would be cool to go back through.
Yeah,
that game is awesome, and then do the DLC plus DLC.
I'm so down. Now, and I'll have a framework of at least an understanding of like the universe, because it's such a super cool universe. It's so vast that it's basically a framework to have whatever you want inside of this sandbox.
When I love in that universe, and this is just the impression I get, that in that universe every day is a bad day.
Yeah, it's not a good place to live.
That's the kind of like
it is not like the 40K is not a happy place. It is there. That is like the aftermath of like 5 different catastrophes.
So is the
universal catastrophe.
So is the Warhammer fantasy side related?
No,
they're completely separate?
Yeah, it's 2 separate universes.
Oh, okay.
The fantasy side is much smaller, a lot less.
Okay.
The Warhammer 40K is the flagship.
Well, that's cool. That's why when they said total, I was like, Warhammer. I was like, oh no, are we getting like Total War Warhammer 4 or whatever the new one is? And then they said 40K, and I was like, oh,
dude, that game looks cool.
Yeah.
That game, I'm very
and I'm super happy that it's coming to console. So, hey, my new wishes for the new year: Xbox fixes their terrible, terrible cloud interface system.
Yep, agreed.
So it's like it actually makes me angry, like how bad it is. I should not have to load a game on one device so then I can play it on another device. Why can't it just be in my library of cloud games? I am a cloud subscriber. So why is there not a tab that says here's all the things you have access to?
Yeah. I mean, think about this. Each of us has, in the last 3 months, actively used cloud in a real way. What does that look like at the end of next year? It's going to be very interesting to see.
I think it's going to be the same. 2 years, it'll be a little better. 3 years, we'll probably playing a lot of games on cloud, maybe, I'm thinking.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the next generation hardware, I think, is being built for that. You know what's cool that's coming in the new year for my ROG LIX is the NPU gets fired up finally. The NPU chip is just sitting in my device, not doing anything right now. And that gets fired up, and your device instantly becomes more powerful.
Nintendo
overnight.
did that.
I know Nintendo
did that with the Bluetooth. Yeah.
Yeah. Spicy, by the
You're sitting
way.
there like, wait, this was able to do it the whole time?
The white one is $489. It's $120 off.
You know,
Jordan, you should upgrade.
You know what's interesting is because of cloud gaming, I'm actually like, you know what? The white one's not.
The white one's good, dude.
Not that. But the thing is because of cloud gaming, I'm not worried about upgrading anymore.
What you get is those ergonomics, dude.
Well, okay, and your guys is,
and you don't have an NPU, so there's about to be a big difference.
Yours, like the way, like mine feels like you're holding not good things. Like yours actually feels like you're holding
nuts.
Yeah.
Wait, the price went down?
Yeah, they went down to what it should be it went down to, it's cheaper than a Nintendo Switch 2 for the white one. Now, the X has not moved, which is probably correct, especially given the demand.
What's the NPU do?
So the NPU, what does that stand for? Like neural processing unit? It's the chip
is
dedicated.
it the one that you plug into your head?
It's the chip dedicated to upscaling. And so they're saying you get around 2 hours extended battery life on every game you're playing. Every game gets better graphics and upscaled resolution.
To turn it on.
I don't know. I don't know. To hit the ground hard. To wait till, I think what they're doing is waiting until the new Steam Deck comes out and then they flip it on. And Steam Deck's like, yeah, look, we can compete with you. And then they flip it on like, oh, shit.
I feel like they would have just flipped it on.
So everybody hates AI, by the way. This is where AI, but the dumbest takes on AI that I can see out there. For everybody that hates AI, look, I understand if you're concerned, you have some concerns. That's any new technology. There's some things that will be good about it, and there's some things that will be bad about it.
Yeah, look at the internet.
But if you're one of those people that is like, I will never play an AI game, then don't play any games right now. Literally every game is being AI. Also, the thing that kills me is nobody cares.
Haven't we been using machine learning for
nobody
ever?
cares if code is AI. If the coding's AI, no one's like, the code in this game was made by AI. Literally, have you heard that? Nobody complains. But God forbid the art be AI. Who cares? Art is not, part of art is the artist who made it, sure. But the bigger part is how does that image or that whatever's in front of you make you feel? And if it's badass, it's badass. Also, to everybody who's like, I will never play an AI game. Yeah, you will. You want to know how I know that? You will if it's fun. You will if it's a badass game. You will. Yeah. That's it. The fun factor is all that matters there. I heard the dumbest take from Kind of Funny Games. Kind of Funny Games was like, we don't even need AI. You want to know why you don't need AI? I don't want AI. I have my brain. It's a supercomputer. Hundreds of years of evolution for my brain to be able to do stuff, to calculate stuff, to create stuff. I don't need AI, and I don't want it in anything. That's the dumb... Okay, guy who probably... Do you use a calculator? Do you not want a calculator? It's not to replace your brain, idiot. It's to help you do things faster.
Well, maybe in his case.
I will say in Warhammer 40K, there was an uprising of AI, and it totally ruined the universe. And now everyone in 40K hates computers, and so what they do instead is they reprogram humans and cut them up, and then put their heads and bodies on a platform to open a door.
They make organic
computers, and they will take a human and just erase its brain.
I hate that. There's it's a
not
clip.
to mention
I bookmarked it because I was gonna do a Stitch response to it.
Not to mention
on Kind of Funny Games. It's the dumbest. Okay, guy who drives a car to work, you could run there. Your body has evolved over hundreds of years as a form of modality to get from point A to point B, but you use a car.
Well, what's funny is he says we don't need AI at all. Because I feel like most people on the internet literally think AI is just for big anime titties.
Yeah, they don't understand what it.
You do know AI, like what you and I were talking about the other day. It's super fascinating. AI in the medical field has has detected how many cancers before. It's actually improved cancer detection.
Where it's going to change.
People it's saving lives.
It's
literally
going to change the world because let's just take medical. The number one reason that you die from cancer is not that cancer is untreatable. Now, there's some rare ones that are, but that's super, super rare. The vast majority is that you catch it too late. Mm-hmm. That is happening even if you're getting checked out. Why? Because you're relying on humans
to go through and manually check it, and there's a miss rate, and it's pretty high. It's like 50-50. It's pretty high. And don't quote me on those numbers. I'm paraphrasing here. And so you can go get checked. Yep, you're good. And then, oh, we missed it actually. And then it's too late. It's progressed, etc. AI models already that they're utilizing and have like a 99% catch rate.
Yeah, it's insane.
Which means
like it's huge.
that increases lifespan infinitely, like that overnight, right away.
By the way, has its own issues.
The other thing, everybody that's like
Too many people.
The other thing that's like, I want more affordable healthcare. Well, you know what? AI is going to enable you to get diagnosed from your phone like that. Prescription written up, take it to the thing. I'm done. I'm no long waits, cheaper, faster, more accessible for everybody. And that's just in the medical field. That's not talking driving. That's not talking airplane. That's not talking anything else that we can't even imagine today.
Yeah, it all centers around the art conversation.
Yeah, it's all like I don't want it to use art. You won't even know, dude. You don't even know.
We have at least until the 25th millennium until the uprising happens. Yeah. So that's a good 15,000.
Well,
miles.
I just laugh.
and
I just laugh
by the
at
way,
these dumb takes. Like if you're gonna have at least have a good take. Why you oppose
23,000 years of a good time. And then it hits.
But my brain is a super.
Well,
I don't
and
need
then
an
there's-
okay guy that uses a calculator.
Yeah.
He's literally arguing there should be no calculators. I don't want calculators because my brain can do it.
Well,
Yeah, you
it's-
can write it out, but the calculator helps you solve that problem faster.
There's just
Without a calculator, guess what? You don't go to outer space.
there's just silly arguments is all. Like, well, it's just like I won't play an AI game, yet everybody's playing Arc Raiders, which used AI voice acting.
Also,
it's just
and
it's,
all the backlash,
all the backlash against Larian. You're gonna go after Larian, who made Baldur's Gate 3, probably arguably one of the greatest games ever made. You're going after them because they're using like machine learning and they're using AI to do concept art, so then they can basically build out their game faster, and then humans come in and dial. Like it's just silly. Like AI's
Also,
I was talking to you. AI is a tool.
Yeah,
much
also-
like Photoshop is a tool.
Also,
right?
for
like
all you like people who
You guys
want.
are very. You guys, yeah.
yeah. Well, it's
That's because Spicy avoids the toxicity of.
well, and the thing that this is what gets me.
so he doesn't
The thing that
understand.
gets me is
how
you guys are
stupid-
pushing back pretty
how
hard.
stupid
Well,
it is.
The one thing that like actually like upsets me is like people's morality argument. I don't use AI because it takes away job. As they're ordering something from Amazon and self checkout
Yeah,
at
these
the
are the
grocery
same people
store
that take-
or driving their car.
No,
All
these are the
those
same
things took
people-
away jobs
these are the
as
same
they're
people that
streaming
order-
Netflix.
As they order their Uber and get their food delivered from GitHub. Like,
All those technologies took away jobs.
yeah.
Counter argument.
Yes.
AI is the cause of the dark age of technology in the 25th millennium. Just saying. I'm really into
We'll be
Warhammer
long
right
dead
now.
by then.
I'm really into Warhammer, and
to
that
be
almost
fair,
took out humanity.
I believe Warhammer was written when Terminator came out. So a different AI.
Actually, yeah, that's true. But see, yeah. So I'm just, counter argument. I've been doing a lot of reading, and AI really gets us good in about 23,000 years.
But here's the cool thing. For everybody that wants to, fun fact, I've already started myself. You can make your own video game, and it's pretty cool, dude. Like, so you have a vision. Hey, person listening to me right now that is like, X1, you're an idiot. Why are you even talking about this? You want to make, guess what? You can go and create. Go create. Go use it as a tool to create. Learn it, live it, love it. Learn, live, laugh, live, love.
Well, and here's what gets me is this is one of those things that's not going away.
No,
Like
of course
it's
not.
there's too many. Like you said, there's always good and bad that comes
Well,
with
it's 'cause
technology.
You said there's enemy titties,
dude,
so it's
yeah.
not going away.
Can you imagine the Overwatch,
AI porn is real.
the Overwatch stuff that's gonna come out? Like, whoa. But anyway,
How did we get massively
I think
sidetracked?
there's too many.
That's me. I'm derailing everything.
Yeah.
Every about 45 seconds, I'll bring up Warhammer.
Just in the medical field alone, there's too many advantages to AI for it to go away.
Oh,
Is there disadvantages? Yeah. Well, here's the thing, and this is I thought about this week. People are like, oh, first of all, I'm so sick of the internet using words, and now the words are useless. Like,
Wait,
for example.
Okay, explain. I don't understand that.
Well, just like everybody overuses words like cooking or what, like let them cook. Anyway, or just like slop, AI slop. But everything is like they called Expedition 33 was slop. Like everything is slop
Yeah,
now. Like there's no meaning to words anymore.
Well, there was a tweet of in El Salvador they've like partnered with a medical company for AI to help bring, and they had like a 93% increase in success there as a result. And I've retweeted, and I put but AI is bad, but I was gonna put medical slop.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, slop. It's just like slop is the new word. Like
slop.
everything is slop
just
now.
healthcare
Like
slop.
you're literally taking away the meanings of words.
This is fascinating because I'm not on it, so I.
Oh, there's plenty of words that have no meaning in life anymore.
It's a great time.
Anyway, I was thinking like everybody's complaining like, oh, this is just AI slop, and it's like, well, I mean, to be fair, we get human slop all the time too. Like, at least with AI, like it didn't bother anybody.
It was like Jez Gordon's take.
At least with
of, like,
AI, you don't have to listen to them
I
complain.
would rather have a human do it bad than have an AI do it.
Put
bad.
it this way. Hey, look. Oh, this is look. With AI, like, let's take Concord. That was human slop. At least with AI, it would have been like, it would have had a friendly like, oh, you're right, it did suck. Let me try and make it better. Yeah. With humans, we just had to hear them complain about how they were right and we were wrong the whole time.
Hey, can we move on to
go
the
ahead.
Starfield rumors that are coming? So Starfield 2.0 is dropping. Ready for this? Ready? Get ready.
I'm
Brace
ready.
yourself,
Hold on.
Spicy.
Let me
Brace
get
yourself.
my butt cheeks
Elder
and my-
Scrolls
Brace
6
yourself.
will be in it.
No,
The game will be good.
no loading screens.
I will believe it when I see it.
That's I don't.
When you take off from space, they're what's the game? New World? Not New World? What's the other space game that freaking crushes it?
No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky. There's No Man's Sky in it. You take off and now you fly through the atmosphere. Same when you come into a planet, you're flying in. There's no loading screens there. They're reducing them. There's still going to be some loading screens, but that's the big leak here. They're doing it just in time. There's a massive DLC coming, and it's coming right when it's rumored to also going to be dropping on the PlayStation 6.
Why didn't they start with that?
PlayStation
I
6.
think it got rushed. In fairness, I do believe that.
PlayStation 6.
PlayStation 5.
Oh, I was gonna say, well, then we're not like.
Jordan got really offended
Well,
there.
it's like, well, by that point, like,
PlayStation.
like. Well, it's like, why? If it's coming out at that point,
Jordan's look at me was like disgust.
if
PlayStation 6.
well, no, like, because if that update is coming out at that point, you need to go ask AI if it's worth even doing.
Yeah.
Go ask AI for permission.
Yeah, like, is it even worth doing?
Yeah, Fitzy's making fun of me. Yeah, no, it's basically they're really trying to make it feel as seamless as possible.
At that point, just
and
make a new game.
basically the space, but there's a big DLC coming, like a full blown.
Well,
DLC.
here's the question.
So if
I don't even mind the space loading screens. Can I walk down Arcadia? Is that the name of the Cowboy Planet? Arcadia, whatever. Could I walk down Main Street and go into the gun shop without a loading screen? That's more important to me.
supposedly yes,
Okay.
and apparently it's had to be like a whole. It's what you've said all along. It's their engine. They've
Well, I mean,
spent the last year reworking their entire engine.
it's how we've been able to steal credits. Like, do you know how rich I am in that game? Like, because how it works, and I think this is in like Fallout 4, like it's in all of the Bethesda games. The shop owner is tied to a chest, and the chest is under the map. So as soon as you figure out where under the map it is and crouch in a certain way, you can just steal all their crap, reload it, and then just do it over and over again.
Supposedly,
I'm rich.
Supposedly, this is all going to drop and be
I would
highlighted.
never play the game. How boring.
This is supposedly
actually great.
I did it myself.
It's actually.
There's one place on
I
one
will
of the,
admit,
on one of the
that's what I
space
did.
stations.
Yeah.
And then also in the Cowboy Town.
Yeah,
right
yeah,
underneath
yeah.
the thing. It's
Yeah,
it's
and then
underneath
you just
the tile.
And then in this game, the best way to do it is to travel to like Venus because of the way the sun rotates.
I think all that's been.
Because it's after so many hours, right?
I think all that's been patched.
Then you go back, but you know what's great about it, Mark? You would do it because then you just can become a god.
Well-
do you know how many ships I can build now?
That's true. I mean, I say that, and I I think I'm playing in 2030 now on my Switch because I sell my turnips. You can change the time on your.
Oh, yeah, you did. Everybody.
Nintendo.
In the
This is the Animal Crossing of Starfield.
Yeah,
That's all it is.
I guess I understand.
Yeah, turn up God.
Because now I turn on that game and it's 2032 because I've turned time fast so far ahead to sell my turnips.
So supposedly this is all going to be unveiled at this January. I think it's January 21st, the first developer direct for Xbox. That Fable, Gears, EE, all rumored, but the Starfield one seems to be legitimate.
That would be cool.
Yeah. The other thing on that is they're bringing true customization to outposts and like they actually matter, and then also maybe space stations. So you could build your own space station, which I think is cooler. I would rather do my own space station than an outpost. Personally,
well, I'm actually pretty pissed at the Outpost because I've been trying to get the Build 2 Outpost achievement for like a year and a half now,
it never
pops no matter how many times I have.
That might have been patched now.
Well, let's hope. But I'm actually really upset with Outposts at the current moment.
It's what's interesting to me is that they're putting that much effort, and it's because I think they built this game knowing that long term with mods they can do to it what Skyrim has done, and it could be a moneymaker. And that's where I've always said I feel like it's just a foundation, and if you can improve on that over time with mods with all those planets, supposedly that's the other thing, that planets won't be empty as well. Like it's a huge undertaking.
I would like to see that.
It's literally being called Starfield 2.0.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
That'd be a cool update.
We'll
see how it goes.
I would definitely jump back in and check it out. The problem with these games is that you jump in and you forget what you were doing last, and you forget your inventory. And
I don't know how I feel about them fixing the money glitch,
exploit.
So, yeah,
the money glitch. You still have the money in your account.
Well, where it was useful is ammo and healing.
And I never got in fights that much.
I did.
I was like an avoider of fights.
After I got a lot of ammo, I started shooting people.
And then I would just use the was it like the time free or make the guys float in the air and shoot them that way.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was the only useful one.
Wasn't there one that let you carry more weight for a time? And then you can just, and then there was a breathing one, breathing air.
What they need to do,
oxygen one so you can
what they
run
need to do
fast,
is change the stupid mini game.
That mini game is
terrible.
That
was so
I like. That's all it was.
It was so bad. It was so, and everyone was the same. Like
there's so
in
many.
In Skyrim, it was ooh, wow.
You were like excited. Now when you find,
where is it? Where is it around this door?
You like wanted to find it.
They
hyped you up.
You're like a man. You just float.
Well, but also just to find the entry into some of those, you were like, you like almost avoided going into them because it was annoying.
It was so whoa. Oh, it's over there. Dang it! I missed it.
You just keep going to the balls of light and then and the whole thing, and you're like,
here we go.
But then
again.
those powers, there's only like one good power. It wasn't like Skyrim's powers all mattered.
They were super cool, and there were different tiers of.
Well,
powers.
yeah, because you had 3 part. Like Foos Ro Da was the full shout. You only started with
and
Foos,
then you could shout
right?
somebody across the map.
That's cool.
You know what they should do? They should just add shouts into 2.0.
They should.
Like it's better than the current system.
But
and then
you can only do it on
shout
planets. But you can only do it on planets you can breathe on, because if you accidentally do it with your space helmet on, you like kills you because it backfires.
It backfires into your space.
Blows up your head.
Because
Your
of
head pops.
gravity. If you go that, it's like physics. So you'd launch yourself the other way.
But that's hopeful. I really am excited because they said their vision was this all along, that it's this big expansive game.
Well, the new DLC was I think better than the base game.
It was
what was it? It was
very focused.
It was a curated experience, and that's what Bethesda's good
this
at.
is a huge that was one. This is supposed to be a huge full DLC here.
If they change it to where, like, you go to a planet and you have like each planet, I don't think it can be curated. That's way too much.
Well, I would imagine they're using AI.
Oh, how dare they?
To procedurally generate life forms on all the planets or something.
How dare they use AI to try and make their game more fun? That's just...
Well, okay.
let's pretend that is the case. That
Starfield?
in Starfield, that you can now seamless, it's not compartmentalized. Like, ultimately, that was the issue with Starfield. Even me, who liked it, I think, more than you guys, it is compartmentalized. I never spend time in space. It's just not a thing. And that's what was missing from the space game. But if that one aspect is removed, where now you're seamlessly going up into space and down, and it feels actually like a space game, like No Man's Sky, do you jump back in? Or is it too far gone for you?
I mean, any update, I'll go back and play it probably, but it just, how long will the update hold me for? Now, if it's that's cool a lot. That's a big update.
Spicy, yourself?
No. When I play a game, I check it off and move on. So it's always a risk. I'm sure there's other people like me out there. I'm sure it's a risk to come out with a game early like that. Like, you know, they had to launch early. Well,
what's funny is what it is. It's rated like 84 or 83, maybe something like that on Metacritic. It's going to drop on PlayStation, and if it drops with the rumored updates, that's like a whole other game. That's like a brand new game. And those ratings are going to be completely different ratings than what exists now. You know what I mean? Like, they could be nines and 10s all over the place and boost it.
Especially if they had shouts. You come back if they had shouts.
Fools Road, duh. And then you lock. That'd be a good way to travel across like a moon. Fly you across the.
So I'm still on. I didn't do my N plus or whatever. I'm still.
I think I did it once.
I did it on a separate save, but then I went back because I was like, well, I like my old stuff.
I mean, it's just.
But I think I would do one. I would probably do one if this happened and replay in like a different way, like kind of re-experience.
Yeah, just see kind of the world in a different view because of.
I would
the changes
start fresh because I did not like being a space Martian the second time. You know, like the outfit you get and everything. Okay,
I kind of like that outfit.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it was not. I felt like
I didn't like your freaking erect ship that they gave you. That was stupid.
Oh, I don't mind that. I think it's cool too.
It was
like the Silver Surfer ship.
I felt like these people didn't matter anymore.
Yeah,
and I like to immerse myself in games. You know what I mean? When you can like Rick and Morty, and those lives don't matter because of all the universes out there. It's like,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Like Rick basically doesn't care about anybody because he can just get another one in a different universe.
Yeah, the multiverse.
Because that's, you know, and then you're no longer a person. You're like a suit.
Well, you can change your suit. I think I put my cowboy hat back on.
Okay. All right. I don't know. It's just I think that was the end of the game for me when I was like, And I couldn't bring like my stuff with me, and that really screwed me over.
If that game had multiplayer,
what would the multiplayer be? A dogfight?
No, but campaign. Like, you could go co-op multiplayer together. That would be cool.
That actually might be pretty fun.
Because outposts.
And then you go to.
I mean, you would just
you
have
let
to,
Jordan into your world,
and
then
you just have to make it like No Man's Sky multiplayer.
You let Jordan into your world, and he'll come screw one world over that you need to go through.
It's permanently there.
Yeah,
according to their system.
You go to the cowboy town, and everyone's dead, and there's no money anywhere.
It makes you have to like New Game Plus to get them back.
Jordan was here. Bodybanger 69 was here.
That was funny that it wouldn't let you change your planet.
That
name.
was not funny, Jordan.
That was actually.
The other thing that we have to replay that we'll need to do together is...
I spent like 40 hours on that world in No Man's Sky, and you named it some...
Bodybanger 69.
Big Wiener 69 or something.
The other one that we'll need to play when it comes out is the Halo remaster with the Unreal Engine.
Oh, yeah, that'll be fun.
Although, is that only 2-player co-op, though?
Well, I mean, they're making a bunch of changes. Might as well make it 4.
Yeah, will they bring 4?
Yeah, might as well they're making a bunch of changes to it. Might as well make it 4-player.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Yeah, that's one that we should replay.
I have a whole list. I don't know where my list is, but when I set that up, I wanted to play a whole bunch of games. I just got to carve out a time that'll work for you guys and me. Yeah,
I'm excited.
That'll be fun.
One thing, can I share this? One thing, I'm off caffeine. So I got to a point, I was taking 5-hour energy shots.
Yeah.
200 milligrams each. I was taking 2 a day, 2.5 sometimes on a good day.
And it all started when I was working for my last job when I was streaming 6 hours a day because that's rough. And so I was taking pre-workout drinks to stay awake, and then, you know, it just becomes a thing. There's a thing called, so I found it myself, especially over the last 6 months, like the idea of playing games was, and I always thought, oh, I'm just burnt out. Like, that's it. No, that's incorrect. I was not burnt out. What I was overloaded. It's called dopamine overload. So you get the same effect if you look at lots of porn.
Oh,
it's the same. It's the same effect on your brain. So
are you talking about caffeine?
I'm talking about caffeine. I was taking so much caffeine. So I've been off now for 14 days. And
porn or caffeine?
I'm not kicked. I'll just say I've only kicked one of those habits. Okay? No, just kidding. No, off of caffeine. And here's the thing. I am the last 5 days. It took me. I went cold turkey and it was hell because I cannot do. Everyone's like wean off. No, I'm not. I'm not a wiener. I can't wean off stuff. Like I would never.
He
get
weans
off
on.
It. I wouldn't. Yeah, I wean on. So I went cold turkey. No, listen to this because I think some of the other people might be experiencing this as well. For work alone, the last 5 days, especially, I'm operating at a level that I clearly probably haven't been operating at. Like I'm just knocking stuff out, no problem. Not
AI
no
do this. AI do this.
yeah, no
AI
brain,
do this.
no brain fog, no like. Oh, I just need some more caffeine to get through this next project that I have to do. Nope, just knock it out. Then though, at night, like I said, I've hit my goal 5 days in a row now of 2 hours, and I'm like looking forward to it and I enjoy it. Whereas before I was like, oh, I've got to like think and do choices. Like I'll just watch TV or like do something. But it's because dopamine overload. So everybody, if you are feeling that, it may be burnout. That's a real thing. But also, you may be taking way too much caffeine because I think a lot of people are in my situation between Monster drinks or Jordan. You used to be on the Monster drink kick yourself.
Yeah, when I worked for an internet company.
And you were like, it's not good,
Rockstar.
man. It's not good.
And then like I remember when I stopped drinking them, like shaking.
Yeah.
Because I'd have like 2 or 3 Rockstars a day.
You were also playing Witcher 3.
Yeah.
So, and that really kicked you. That brought you down to a certain level.
Yeah. So I haven't touched an energy drink since then.
Yeah. So hopefully, if I can continue it, but I will say I do feel like this new zest for life, like that I haven't felt. I've been like numb to it in a while, and gaming is a part of that. Like I'm like, oh, it's not this task that I have to do. It's like I'm enjoying it again because it's dopamine overload. It's a thing. Also, if you're looking at lots of porn,
that's probably most of our audience.
That's also.
Yeah, that's. I'm not trying to say that as a bad thing, but let's be honest.
We're all men.
Yeah, we're all like,
We're
come
all
on.
men. We've all been there.
We know how AI works.
Where do you go from there, David? Tell us about.
He said it so quickly. He just jumped in there, said it. No, but really, like it's a
what's
thing,
funny is
and I would really encourage everyone to abstain from
Porn.
any substance, including pornography, for like a month and see how you feel and see how gaming feels and see how and I guarantee you that it improves 1,000, guaranteed, no question.
Also, I've been getting more sleep, which is very helpful.
Yeah, it helps. That's one thing. It helps. I get like a deep sleep. Are you off caffeine too, Spicy?
Yeah. I mean, I'm indifferent to it. It affects me like hard, like a little bit. Takes me long.
Yeah.
Takes me a lot, but no, I don't. I drink it and I don't drink it, regardless of when.
Yeah, that's where it's. I've been getting a lot better sleep.
I don't drink it
deep sleep.
I don't drink it to, I drink it for pleasure, not for utility.
Yes. I mean, yeah.
Awesome gamer name.
Awesome gamer name says stop porn, get more sleep, work out, eat whole foods. You'll be a new person. Yeah. Here's the other thing. I'm on like a 14-day streak of working out. I'm on a 14-day streak of sticking to my calorie goal, and it's great. Fitzy says I used to be a monster a day in the morning for years. I've cut down to maybe 1 a week. Sleep has been better. Yeah, that's the thing. Sleep, and you're just in a better mood, but also you can enjoy games.
Yeah, I really love pre-workout powder. There's a huge story for new listeners behind that when these guys gave me
Well, I didn't.
an overdose.
I didn't. I would have given you like what you should have got. Jordan gave you a full scoop.
Yeah, gave me a full scoop, and then we did the show
at like 9 p.m. at night.
And I'm highly affected by caffeine. My body is, and I had hallucinations.
Well, pre-workout's worse than caffeine because it's got all the other junk
That was
in
some
there.
great.
That was a good night.
That was a crazy time.
Wild.
It was a wild ride. Thank you, Jordan.
that was a good
And I
time.
don't know what is happening. I just wake up and a Demogorgon is attacking me in the
All
middle
right.
of the night.
Anything in the next year, Spicy, that we've not talked about that you want to accomplish gaming wise?
I want to start a carve out time in the week to game with you guys.
Preach.
I want a weekly gaming session with you guys.
Amen. Same.
That's what I want.
Jordan.
What was the question?
What do you want to do for
Jordan,
next
are you
year?
Have you been looking at porn lately? Like, what's...
No, anime AI titties.
Yeah. What do you in the next year? Like any goals for you? We should go back because Jordan always sets some hard goals.
Yeah, no, I'm
During
just,
the year. I
you
would
know,
be
I'm
curious
just gonna do what I want when I want.
No,
That's my
Jordan,
goal for
that's
the
your
new
goal?
year. Yeah.
Beat Witcher 3 in 3 months. All
Wait,
achievements.
you're 100%.
Yeah, I do want to go because I've been getting into the Witcher books lately. Which,
Again,
by the way,
they're good.
I'm actually kind of upset because I think there's an achievement to like sleep with Yennefer or sleep with Triss or something like that. And I know I did Yennefer in the first one because I'm more of a brunette type of guy myself, you know?
see that.
So I was like, oh, shoot, I have to like sleep with Triss this time. But
Oh shoot.
Oh,
shoot.
well, no,
darn it.
that's why I said no.
Oh shoot.
Triss in the books, because the video games are a continuation of the books, right? Triss kind of like does not get your consent to do things to you in that book. Like
She just does it.
she like kind of, it's not nice.
She kind of takes advantage of you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And you're like, well, wait a
that's
minute.
why whenever we had the discussion Yennefer versus Triss, that's when you read the books, you
Yeah.
choose Yennefer.
You're like, oh, yeah, because Yennefer is like your soulmate, basically.
Yeah, but I don't mind. Please take
No.
initiative. I appreciate a woman. who
There's a
takes
time
initiative.
when you lose your memory, and Triss is like, "Yeah, who cares?"
Yeah, come over here into my bed.
I like that. That's someone I can be friends with.
But you are a taken man, and she knows that.
Again,
It's like a Springer episode.
I guess that sounds great.
Hey,
I guess a lot of people in
it's
chat.
like-
I guess maybe I'm wrong.
It's like you're trying to.
This is what I've
Like
said over the years.
every argument you're making to me, like, is like an argument for Triss, not against Triss.
She's
Like,
taking advantage of you.
She's like a Springer episode waiting to happen.
again. You've already sold me. You don't need to sell me more.
I'm already choosing her.
I'm already choosing Triss. Everything you're saying sounds amazing.
Book Triss is thirsty. Yeah.
So it's actually going to be fun, like going through the books and now playing the game again. But I figured, well, if I'm going to play the game again, I really love this game. I'm going to go for all the achievements, DLC. So I mean, it may take a while, but I'll do it. You know, free time. You know,
Mine is to
now that Cloud is available to me and Witcher's on there.
my goal is to maintain my regular game, get back to like playing games regularly again and that means I got to stay off of addictions.
Yeah.
I read the books when I played The Witcher 3, so I had just freshly read the books, and it's cool. They like cater to the book.
Well, no,
readers.
yeah, and that's
cool.
why, and I've heard because
not like the
because
show.
I almost want to go back and play like Witcher 1 and Witcher 2 as well because it is a continuation. You know what I mean? It takes place X amount of years later, right? He lost his memory. Trish is doing things to him that she shouldn't be.
Well, and they answers some things like in the book. In the game there's a quest with Yennefer with the genie. I don't know if you remember that quest line where you go up in the ship and you break the genie or whatever. That is actually a continuation of a specific thing that happened with Yennefer and Geralt in the books because they're linked
Genie's
together.
in the show. That's in the show too.
The Jinn.
Yeah, the Jinn. Yeah, the genie is what like brought them together, and by breaking the genie bond in the game, they find out whether or not they're really like soulmates. It's actually
That's cool.
there's a lot of things in the game that are very tied to the book like that.
Defenestrator says
respected
show
this-
Triss is the worst. Game Triss is S tier.
Oh,
Nice.
I mean, everybody in that game is S tier. because that game was made during the period.
You
want
to know what I think we should do for a live stream is we do watch-alongs. So we don't show, for instance, Witcher on the screen, but we do a countdown and we say like, okay, let's line up, and then people can watch along with us, and we do live commentary.
Oh, that's cool. Can I put up on the screen like
Mystery Theater? What is that? Science Mystery
Mystery
Theater?
Science Theater 3000?
Yeah,
That would be a good.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah, that'd be fun. Yeah.
Can you do the images without the sound? Are you allowed to do that?
I was thinking like those. You remember those old when we were in elementary or whatever? When you do slides and then you hear a chime to turn the page.
Yeah. See, look, Beast says that would be fun. See, and you just line it up. So like Joe Rogan does that with Fight Nights. They line up the pay-per-view fight, and then they don't show it, but they like comment on, and you hang out with them while you watch it on your own. We should do that for especially these bad shows. Like, I'm telling you guys, I want to watch the first episode of Witcher season 4 with you guys. Did you watch it?
Oh, that's what you mean by bad. I thought you meant something better with your addiction.
I've not watched it. I have
so
heard
bad.
like it's bad.
It makes Wheel of Fortune look like a blockbuster genius show.
Wheel of
Not Wheel of
Fortune?
Fortune, Wheel of Time. Wheel of Time.
But also probably
Also
makes
makes
a
Wheel of
fortune.
Fortune look like a blockbuster hit.
No, I've heard number 3 is, and you know what's funny is a lot of people like I have certain reviewers that I like to watch because I'm they're but a lot of people say like it's not even Hemsworth.
No,
That's been like
it's whoever's in charge of telling the story.
Actually, a lot of people feel bad for Hemsworth
I
because
do.
you're not
I
going to
do.
be
Well,
like
it's not only that.
Henry Cavill,
He
you know?
could be a decent replacement. He seems decent. It's whoever is doing this because the Siri actress is good as well. But it doesn't matter. It's dwarfed by the pacing, jumping around. It's like they don't know how to tell a story. I want to see their resume. I would love to see whoever wrote it and directed it and put it all together.
Oh, well, we
Did
know.
they think this was good? It's terrible. It beats as much as I
Well,
hate Power of the Ring. It blows Power of the Ring out of the water when it comes to crappy.
Ring.
The Ring of Power.
Rings of Power.
He's thinking in Spanish.
El Power. Power of the Ring.
Well, Rings of Power was just like how
of Power,
how
yeah.
much money can we throw at the screen
But at least
have it suck?
At least it's like it goes from point A to point B, and like it makes sense. Like
I honestly think
I'm telling you, The Witcher
I
4
think-
season 4 episode 1. It's so bad.
I think the people that write these shows have actual disorders that need to be helped.
Meanwhile,
Because
you know what we should do
in
too,
Rings of
with
Power-
Spicy? We could watch Landman with him.
Landman's good.
Yeah.
In Rings of Power,
I've been getting Landman clips on YouTube.
that's because season 2's out.
Season 2's here.
yeah.
I'm waiting for it to. It's like on episode 8 or something. I'm waiting for it to finish before.
In Rings of Power, like this is why I'm almost wondering if Witcher the new season is as bad as Rings of Power. In Rings of Power, they like gave the orcs like he was a father and he like went back to his baby and the mom and it was like we'll be back, like
I promise you.
like I think people have serious issues.
No.
Like when they
No.
write stuff
No, no,
down.
no.
Like not in a
It's
good way.
worse than any of those. Any of them. Like it's.
Did you know orcs have
so
babies
bad.
and like their fathers and like they have to go off to war and it's really sad?
That makes no sense because that's not the lore of orcs.
I think people have issues when they put pen to paper when
But
they write these shows.
No, that's
like that's not.
That's just like an
that's not-
arrogance. Like, well, this guy, what's his face? J.R. Tolkien. He was this old white guy that was out of touch and was just not enlightened. We're enlightened,
Dude,
and
I'm
when in
dude,
actuality, he was super enlightened, dude.
Dude, Tolkien was
like he's on levels none of us will ever be.
Tolkien had nothing but net for like 20 years.
Net.
If you ever like just read about this guy, like he was nothing but net for like
Fallout's
20
legit.
years.
Did you ever
straight.
watch Fallout, Spicy?
Yeah, the first season was good.
I
Fallout show
think
is
I
legit.
watched the first episode.
Yeah, Fallout's legit. Also,
Or
a huge
is it-
crush on that girl. Who's that girl?
First and second. I don't know. I didn't watch. I couldn't. I have a hard time.
You want to know what they
watching
did
shows now.
right? You want to know what they did right? Like their entire cast is like, yeah, I love the game, love playing the game, very excited for this. Here, I love this, and then they get questioned on it. They get questioned on it, and they're like, oh yeah, that's this is the game. It's like they all
it was like mandatory homework to actually play the Fallout.
Or
games.
have someone tell them how to answer those questions. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care if you haven't played it, as long as you like have someone like tell you how to answer those questions.
Fitzy asked about Fallout. Yeah, because season 2 is here, but yeah, same thing. I know episode 1
Wait,
is here.
season 2 out?
Yeah, it's
like,
out.
Because every time I see a commercial, it just says coming soon.
No, it's
like
out.
they can't give a freaking
episode 1
date.
is here, but again, I'm waiting because Spicy and I agree on this. I don't want weekly. I can't do weekly anymore.
Oh, it's stupid. Yeah.
I can't do weekly. Just
let me binge watch it.
Let me binge watch it.
Or even if you do like 2 or 3 episodes a
Well,
week.
that's what they've been doing
you know?
now. They initially drop like 3, and then it's weekly after that. But the problem is, I finished 3 in the first night.
That's what I'm saying. Like, do 3 a week.
I just read Lord of the Rings again. It's fantastic.
Dude, the guy had nothing but net for like 20 years.
You
Now,
know what? I just read
his
those
life.
books, and I'm telling you, do you know who I realize is like the main hero of the show?
Sam?
Sam.
Yes.
He is such a badass.
What's interesting is I think, quote me if I'm wrong or correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Sam was based after, in World War One, based after like a runner that he had. Like that's who he
it's
based
like
Sam
one
on.
of his
like runner, because he was like a lieutenant
like-
in World War One or something.
He's
like
like
that.
the only guy that wasn't turned in the whole thing with the ring. Even Frodo at the end changed his mind,
yeah.
but not Sam.
Yeah, it's really interesting to learn like the character Sam is based off of. You should look into, like, it's super cool. Sam, yeah.
You said you started mentioning all the Lord of the Rings stuff or the Power of the Ring.
Well, what's funny is
I've just stared at the wall thinking about my last few weeks of reading those books.
Yeah, orcs have babies. They have wives, and they go off to war, and it's sad. And the poor orc baby is going to have no dad.
It looks fantastic, though. I do got to give them their cinematography is pretty good.
In the
but it's because they
Anillos
spent
de Poder.
It's because and they're set pieces. But I mean, $1 billion will buy you pretty stuff.
Yeah.
Too bad I want to buy you good writers.
Vinci says Sam was a simp.
No,
Sam was the original simp.
Sam was a simp just wanting Frodo to give him attention. I don't.
I mean, you could argue Sam was the original simp.
goose.
I feel bad.
He was the original wingman.
I feel bad for Sam when what's his face turns Frodo against him.
Gollum.
Turns him against him. And you're
Schmeagol.
like, but Sam was literally just protecting you, dude.
Yeah.
Have you read all 3 books?
Yeah.
Nice.
So good.
Oh, because you're starting Warhammer now.
Yeah, I'm now into Warhammer. It's so good.
Awesome Gamer Name says you should check out the book A Hobbit, a Wardrobe, and a Great War about Tolkien and C.S. Lewis. Yeah, because they were friends. Interesting. Definitely will check it out. Cool.
See ya.
All right, everybody. That does
Go
us.
read some books, nerd out, enjoy some games.
Yeah.
We'll see you in a couple weeks.
Yeah. Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy New Year's. We will see you in 2026.
We just really ended that really quick. I didn't have time to throw out the outro.
When is the showcase? Have they given a date in January, or is
21st.
it just?
I think it's the 21st.
Why can't they just knock it out the first week? You know, like what?
Everyone's coming back to work and getting into stuff. You know.
in the prologue of the books, I never realized this when I was reading them before, but Tolkien on the audiobooks, because I listened to the audiobooks, the new ones that came out from Audible. I'm going to leave the music going because I really want to say this. But Tolkien talks about how he has a lot of critics, and he's like, he basically says, by the time I was 30, I only had one friend that was still alive because of World War One. You know, nothing you guys say to me is
what are you going to say to me that's worse than that?
Yeah. And like that guy lived a life.
Dude, he seriously nothing but net for like 25 years.
But that's how you get great literature or great whatever is you have people with real world experiences that is like the worst of evil that you're witnessing in real life. Only not a kid that went to Harvard.
Yeah.
And now is like, I know better because I read a book.
I blocked a building one time. I'm an activist.
I glued my hand to the cement in protest. I blocked traffic.
No, all his friends were killed in the war.
I'm morally superior because I can give my opinions online. No, dude. Merry Christmas, everybody.
We love you
Have a
all.
good one.
Thanks, everybody.
We'll see you. Bye.